Welcome to Tech Tip 16. This is about pressure testing fuel tanks. We've had a lot of tech tips lately, mostly because the new Catalina 30, we had the opportunity to do 4 on there just to check the systems. And on King's Pride, we're getting ready to do final hookup of the fuel tank. And so we're going to show you how to pressure test a fuel system.
Welcome to the Skallywags, located in the beautiful Pacific Northwest, where Skagit Valley College has been training technicians since 1968. If you are looking for industry certification and the skills to work in maritime, this is the place to visit. Our staff will share so much knowledge and experience, you will not be disappointed. The workforce demand is very high and all of our graduates are working around the world. If this sounds interesting to you, schedule a tour and come check us out.
Pro Boat Magazine, as a technician, you should be studying these. This is on our break table, the current issue, number 194, January 22. Great article by Steve D'Antonio in here about proper fuel tank installations and testing, and we've done all that, or are doing that. So in order to properly test a tank, ABYC here says that you should do a minimum of 3 psi, and this is in standard H33 test on this tank. And so how do you do that? Well, you have to get yourself a pressure regulator and a nice little pressure gauge. This one does 0 to 5 psi so that we're accurate. You do not want to go above 5 psi on a tank. The manufacturer, modern tanks, will tell you the test pressure, but you can rupture a tank super easily by using compressed air from our, compressor in the shop. I had to run this slinky, 2 air hoses to get out here to the boat. But it's simple enough. We're just going to, we turn it on and got my regulator turned down. We're going to open it up here and just slowly insert air and just watch our pressure until we get up to 3 psi. And I already have this one up over 1 for the purpose of the video. So what you do then is, as you get to your 3 psi in the tank, is you close off the valve. You always want a valve on there, and always disconnect the air supply. You do not want to have something go wrong and rupture a tank. Some of these boats, they're nearly impossible to get a tank out of. So. And by the way, if you're having new tanks built for a boat, you should test them before you install them. And then just a soapy water mixture. I just mixed this one up. I want to make sure you don't have any ammonia in here. But then you're just going to spray around all of your connections. So we've got 2 inspection ports in here, and we have the new plate on top, fuel sender, stripping port, future fuel. So we just got to spray all of this stuff down really well, and then we're gonna let it sit. And okay, so we get it done. Soapy water, we're gonna take and rub this around, make sure we got it on all of our rubber seals, we got it everywhere it needs to be. And then so blue piece of tape, put it on the face right at the 3 psi or 2.9, whatever. We're exactly where you're at. We're gonna let this sit for a little while and make sure that it's holding pressure and that it's not leaking. So pretty simple. Just gotta have the right tools. Build one of these with a little 0 to 5 psi gauge, a valve, and we just tied in right here into the 5/8 vent line. Super easy regulator. So thanks for watching.